everyone. What's up, Clever Gamer Shine here, playing Dragalia Lost for the last time. Now, if you don't know, spoiler alerts, Dragalia Lost will be shutting down in like a couple of days. Honestly, this is probably the last time I'm probably going to be able to play the game, so I wanted to go in and play it for the last time. And as you can see, I'm here in my true form. As you can see, playing the dragon theme game for the last time before the game shuts down. Right now, they're having a special summon before the game is over. And I just want to go back and look at the lifestyle, the life history of this game. Dragalia Lost was the first time Nintendo and Cygames collabed on a video game, and it's really sad to see this game go in a couple of days. It's going to be really sad. So I just want to go ahead and get into it. So first thing I want to do before we shut down the game, I want to do a summon. I don't know. Right now we have the human version of the dragons, which I never got any of them, so I can try to do some summons. We're just probably going to use up all my summon tickets because it doesn't even matter. The game's going to shut down. So basically, Dragalia Lost was Nintendo's and Cygames' first big collab, and it's really sad that the game never really got to go anywhere, you know? I think one of the things that make me really sad about this game is the game had probably would have done better if A, Nintendo would have put it on the Switch, or B, would have made another whole Dragalia Lost expansion. Like, Dragalia Lost to me is a game that had so much potential, but I guess Nintendo, I don't know who pulled the plug. Now, my guess it's Nintendo because Cygames is not one for shutting games down. Honestly, most games that are run by Cygames, like Princess Connect, or Grand Blue, those games are going to shut down. You want to know why? Because they're properly ran. The problem is this game had a lot of missed opportunities. One missed opportunity I like to say is the dragon characters, you know? This game had a lot of dragon characters that were never added. You know, Cygames did a lot of dragon characters. A lot. Like a lot of dragon characters. Like you had the white frost dragon newt. You had the loneliest dragoness. You had freaking several other ones that are now being revealed in Grand Blue. And it's just like you had so much potential, but you just squandered it, you know? Honestly, and there was also a lot of missed opportunities with other Fire Emblem characters. Like they did a collab with Fire Emblem, and you got to see all the Fire Emblem characters collab. You got to see other Fire Emblem characters collab, and that was pretty cool. But it's just too little, too late. They just didn't do anything with all of it, you know. That's one of the things that really hurt the game. We got an adventure. Thanks, it's cool. I don't think I have enough to do their summons, so I just wanted to make sure I get all the summons out the way. We have one more summon. Here's the last one. Honestly, I think what they realized is they're trying to course correct, but it's too little, too late. You know, they can't do that. I think one other thing that hurt them is the upgraded campaign. So basically, they did a thing where you could skip most of the story to get to the like chapter 11 or above that, and that was something they did, which wasn't terrible per se. I think I like the fact that they did that. It's not great that they did that, you know. Here we have Vampy. Like, I don't understand why Vampy of all characters was added to the game. Like, Vampy is a Grand Blue character. Well, actually, that's your Rage character, but I don't understand why she was added. It's like, you have a bunch of dragon characters. Like, that's the thing. Dragalia lost a lot of its identity as a dragon themed game. Like it's a dragon themed game, and 9 times out of 10, what were they doing? Non-dragon themed stuff. That's what baffled me about the game. It's like, this is a dragon themed game, but you're doing stuff with angels. You're doing stuff with ancient feudal Japan. You're doing stuff with everything other than dragons. It's like, this is a dragon themed game. Kind of stay on topic, why don't we? All right, here we go. And here's also the gameplay. You know, I think I'm on time. Let me turn off times 2 so you can actually enjoy the gameplay. And let me turn off auto. And basically, the game is basically a top-down. It's actually usually a one-handed game, but I have it in the top-down form. Oh, what are we doing? I think we can't. I was like, what's wrong with my thing? There's the last one. He's over there. I'm gonna go this way. And then we're gonna try to whoop. We're gonna try to whoop all their butts because they're in the way. There is Tiki. You know, I didn't show off my characters. We'll show off my characters after we're done with this. But you know, I think as time went on, the game just kind of lost its focus, and I can see now. Okay, I don't understand why my thing is like, I don't know what's wrong with my thing. It's not working. Come on, go the other way. Like, I don't know what my thing was doing. I'm trying to go this way. I don't know why it's trying to send me the other way. Let's go to the boss rush. We're gonna rush the boss. I think as time goes on, the game actually did lose its focus, and that's what kind of hurt it. Ironically, these are the slime monsters you fight in Grand Blue. Like, a lot of things about this is, like, if you're already a fan of side games in Grand Blue, this game was great. Like, it was like Grand Blue Fantasy, but 3D with dragon themed characters, and I think that's really sad to see all these really amazing cast of characters go. And the OST, like, dude, the OST for this game is stellar. Like, I think I need to turn up the sound a sec. Let me turn up the sound. Let me turn up some sound so you can freaking. I can't turn up too loud because everyone. Let me just turn up the sound a little bit because I want you to hear. I want you to hear the music, dude. And we go to the home case. Here it is. Like, dude, the OST is awesome, dude. I don't want to play it fully because it's copyrighted and I will get in trouble for it. So I just don't want that to happen. But you can see the OST in this game was really good. Like, it's really good. Like, it's really good. But I need to shut it down. Shut it back down a little bit. Next thing I want to show off is like a character. Like I said, the characters, there's like a lot of characters to this game. Like, here's my collection of characters. We had I mean, they had a collab with Monster Hunter. That was a cool collab where we got a bunch of monster characters, but they didn't go far enough to like make a half human, half Monster Hunter character. That didn't go far enough. They have obviously their own eternal dragon characters like Mim, who's not even really Mim. She's just a dragon that took over a person's name Mim, which we saw that character later on, but they didn't go far enough with that. They had I had 2 collabs with Fire Emblem. Ironically, they didn't bring. The only dragon character they brought for Fire Emblem was Tiki, which is like, hey, at least Tiki got into the game. I'm glad Tiki was in the game. But there's that. We also had a collab with Persona. I didn't play the Persona collab, so I don't think I even have any of the I don't think I have any of the Persona 5 characters. I don't have any of those. They did a collab with Mega Man, you know? They had Mega Man in the game, which was pretty cool. And we have this guy, Knockoff Mim, which he needs to stop with his Knockoff Mim looking teeth. Only Mim can have that. Only Mim can have that thing in her tooth. You are a poser. Which we have Mim, one of my favorite characters. I'm sad to see her go. I hope Cygame adds her to a different game. I don't think that's going to happen because Nintendo probably owns half the rights to this, which kind of sucks, which means we will probably never see anything with this franchise again if Nintendo has any say of it. Like, if Cygame has say in it, we'll probably see them anywhere else, but if Nintendo has all the say, we probably will never see any of these characters again. Which is really bumming because we have these freaking awesome humanoid dragon characters. We got this guy. He's basically the wind dragon wyvern, which this is his human form, and here's his dragon form. It's pretty cool. And we got Mim. Again, I already showed off Mim again. Pretty cool. I just think it's sad to see such a game with a lot of potential. Like, heck, here's the thing I want to show up. Let me show you Castles, dude. Castles was so freaking cool. Like it's an adventure game with its own little castle mode. Look at this. This is the coolest thing. Like, you have like a little farm simulator thing. It's super cool. Like, you have your little characters walking around. You can just look. You can gather gems for your characters. It was just super cool. It's just so cool. And heck, if you come right here, you get to see Joan of Arc. Look here. This game was so cool. They had a Joan of Arc dragon, dude. Look at this. This is Joan of Arc dragon, dude. Like, they made Joan of Arc a dragon waifu, dude. This was super cool. I'm going to go ahead and overfeed Joan of Arc. She's already at max because Joan of Arc dragon waifu was the best thing about this game. Man. And then I could actually, if I want, I could oh yeah, I actually didn't download all the 3D elements, so that's why she's in 2D. Originally, you would actually see her in 3D, but I didn't download the elements, so that's that. And there's that. I think one of the other things that really messed this game over, because it actually inherited Grand Blue Fantasy's crafting system. If you know if you've ever played Grand Blue Fantasy if you've ever played Grand Blue Fantasy, you know Grand Blue Fantasy's crafting system is complex. I think also another thing that hurt this game is the later on power creep. Like the power creep in this game just got really bad after a while, to the point where that's what made me stop playing. Honestly, the only thing that kept me playing was this part of the story, which is really cool, and then all the cool dragons, you know. But then after the power creep, after the power creep got out of hand, that's when I had to say, you know what, maybe this isn't the game for me. Which sucks, because I remember when it first came out, I was like, a dragon theme game, that's so cool. But then I was like, oh no, a dragon theme game is not cool anymore. And it's just kind of gonna be sad to see it go. So before I leave, I just want to show off all my dragons. Ooh, nice. I just want to show off all my dragons. There's that dragon. There's this dragon, which is really cool. Here's Apollo, another really cool dragon. I think Apollo's one of the coolest dragons. But look at Apollo. Apollo's cool. Apollo's cool, dude. Apollo's one of the coolest dragons, dude. And then we have what I like to call the Gunbuster Dragon. She's basically the Gunbuster Dragon. She's super cool. I know there was originally a project that basically backed up all this stuff, but they're probably gonna get taken down because if Nintendo has their way, they're probably gonna cease and desist. And here's my Joan of Arc dragon. You can here's how she looks in 3D. There's actually an evil version of the Joan of Arc dragon, which is cool. Which ironically in Grand Blue we have a Joan of Arc. So I don't understand how that happens, because this game is in the same universe technically in Grand Blue, so I don't know how that happened. So does that mean the human version of Grand Blue's Joan of Arc is a dragon? I don't know. We have this other version of another Phoenix who's not Phoenix is not a dragon, but in this game it is. And they've got this High Angel dude who's not a dragon, but in this game he's treated as such. Yeah, in this game he's treated as such because later on in the story we had like a random out of nowhere angels popped up, and it was really weird. It was weird. It just started getting weird, and that's all I have to say. This is all I have to say. But anyway, if you like this video, don't forget to comment and subscribe. This has been Shine Zero, and this has been my final look at Dragalia Lost before the game shuts down. I'm really sad to see it go. This was my favorite game. Honestly, there was a lot of things about this game I wish would stay around, but if Nintendo has their way, it's just gonna shut down and be gone forever, which that's sad. That really is sad. No jokes or anything, just it's gonna be sad.